The weather has taken a gloomy turn. Somerset is covered in a blanket of heavy clouds and rain, but even in the bleakness of these last moments of winter, the first spring flowers are beginning to bloom here in the English countryside, bringing hope and optimism for the weeks to come. I've been meaning to put these vintage paintings on the wall in my writing corner for ages. The small painting is a reproduction of John Constable, and the larger one I thrifted couple years back. I like mixing vintage and modern items as I think it adds character to a home without making it feel like a museum. I'm not a minimalist, but not a maximalist either. I think little trinkets, pictures, and of course candles add character and warmth to a house. But too much creates clutter that is hard to clean and feels unsettling. Our brain is wired to process everything our eyes see, even if we're not consciously focusing on it. When you are in a cluttered space, your brain is constantly scanning and interpreting all the objects around you, which can be mentally exhausting. But living in a minimal space doesn't feel good to me either. I think we just need to be mindful of the objects we choose for our surroundings, creating a cozy and warm yet peaceful home for our loved ones and ourselves.
Everything just like makes it relatively comfortable.
This gloomy weather is no surprise. February is often a rainy and muddy month here in the English countryside. I might be biased, but even under the cover of grey clouds, Somerset villages look beautiful and peaceful to me. During these dark and still cold days at the end of winter, my home feels extra cozy and welcoming. Recently, I took a small step back from Instagram. I'm posting less there, focusing more of my time on writing for my blog and filming for my channel, as it fills my heart with happiness. I get to share what I truly want rather than trying to please an algorithm. I've updated a post from last year about living seasonally when you're tired of winter and rain. I hope it will inspire you in the coming weeks before spring arrives. I'm breaking the egg in a slightly weird way as I am saving the shells for some Easter crafts. I'm going to make simple yet nourishing egg cups that are perfect for breakfast, lunch, or on the go. I used 6 eggs, crumbled about a cup of feta cheese, and added half cup of olives. Now I'm chopping a cup of fresh spinach. Now I'm adding a quarter of a cup of milk, some salt and pepper, and I'm going to mix it really well. Make sure the muffin tin is well oiled to prevent the egg cups from sticking. Then divide the mixture into 12 equal portions. Bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes. I like to keep mine in the oven until the edges become golden. You can loosen the cups with a wooden stick or fork if needed and let them cool down before transferring them to a wire rack. Then store them in the fridge. Welcome to Brindown, a very popular beach in this part of the UK. Now in winter it feels so quiet and peaceful. We have the whole place for ourselves. Brindown has an incredibly rich history, with the first recorded settlement dating back to Bronze Age. At the top of the cliff you can find a Victorian fortification designed to protect the Bristol Channel. I promised to take you there, but the top of the cliff is exposed to winds and rain, so I might wait for the weather to get a little warmer. It's late afternoon on another gloomy day, and I know exactly how to spend it. I'm in the middle of reading The Puppet Show, a book recommended to me by one of you. It's a page turner, not literally as I read it on my Kindle, and I've been curled up in my corner of the sofa for a little too long. So I thought I might straighten up and work in the kitchen. I I have a sheet of short crust pastry that I meant to use for another recipe, but Andrei ended up cooking something else that day, so I might as well turn it into cookies. I make a few with jam, but most of them I'm going to fill with chocolate spread. My children prefer that, and let's not pretend I do too. They say those who read live 1,000 lives, and maybe that explains my love of spooky books. In real life, I'm not very adventurous. I have no desire to experience anything scary. You would never drag me into abandoned house or forest after dark. But here in the safety of my home and the comfort of my sofa, I get to solve murders and wander through desolate country manors while drinking tea and snacking on homemade cookies. I'm grateful for this slow little life. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Thank you so much for watching.